So what happens when we have pain? When we have pain, that's energy that has difficulties circulating through the area. So we have this meridian system. There are 12 that run vertical up and down the body, covering the entire body, from the fingertips up to the face, down to the torso, down to the toes, up into the abdomen and head. So they circulate through the body clock pattern. And they go from the internal organs, which have internal pathways, to the external pathways into the fingers and toes and the extremities and the head. And when there is an imbalance in the meridians, again, think of it as rivers. They go up and down the body. So when there is a debris on the river, the flow is disrupted. It's slower. Things accumulate. So that's the same thing happens in the meridians, in the bodies. And so when we experience pain, generally it's an accumulation of energy, especially when we go on and you press on and excess, there is too much. Or you touch on it and it goes, so good. Not enough, there is a deficiency there. So from palpation, we can see what's going on with the specific meridian. This is a little more advanced for practitioners, but for us, when we have pain, we put generally our hands on. Something hurts, we put the hands on, and then it gets a little better. And if we do it enough, it gets much better. So usually, no, the hands, not usually, they are vehicles. They help energy circulation. So when we touch the area, we basically bring energy to the area, or if there is too much, the energy is drawn out of it. Doesn't go outside the body, gets recirculated. It gets, again, we have these 5 elements. One takes too much, one doesn't have enough. It gets redistributed. Basically, think it that way. Okay, meridians are channels, a channel of energy. And the lung meridian from the chest to the thumb, they're lines of energy. We'll take a look at those in the moment. They go from the internal organs to the extremities. And we can think of it as the map, like Google Map, United States, that's the body. And then the meridians are like the roads. Meridians are like the big roads, the important roads. Then there are smaller ones, they're called collateral, and that's important. So those are the important highways. They connect cities. The cities are like the internal organs in a way. So we think of that as this connected map of roads and organ systems, cities that keep this map alive and active and live, basically. Yeah. So the healthy circulation of qi and blood, which are the 2 building blocks of health. Qi is this energy, and blood is so qi is bioelectricity, basically. And now they even have ways to test it somehow, technology. And then blood is a physical manifestation of that energy. It's not just a red substance that comes out when you cut something. It has an intelligence to it. And together they make the health of the body. When I say body, it's the body, the mind, the spirit. And so when those things get circulated, qi circulates, moves the blood, and blood makes qi. Qi moves the blood makes the qi. So when there's this circulation, we feel good in our body, we feel good in our mind, in our spirit. And when I say spirits, it's the emotions, generally. When there are imbalances, then things start slow down a little bit. We have discomfort, physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain. And again, generally, the imbalance starts from the emotions and then trickle-down effect. Unless there is an injury. I hit something, broken arm, that disrupts. There are in the arm alone, 3 meridians on the inside, 3 meridians on the outside, those lines of energy. If there is an injury, the energy will continue to flow, even in more serious case of amputation, where the limb is not present, the energy still circulates there. Phantom pain, the energy is still there, even though there is no physical limb. So we have an injury, the energy gets stagnant, that's what the pain is. So we find ways to, for example, brushing an arm. If you have tension in the shoulder, tension in the arm, do it. Brush the shoulder and brush it away. This helps encourage the circulation to move. Come on, do it with me a few times. Brush the arm. Several times. And then release. You might feel a little bit of tingling, maybe in your hands, maybe in your arm, maybe in both. Tingling is energy moving. So if you have tension, this is a simple thing you can do. If it's an area you can reach, brush it away. Tway, that's called tway. Brushing opens up the first layer, the wei qi, the protective energy, so the energy can start descending and work deeper into the next layers. Right? So, and we brush this area. This is a metal area from the chest to the thumb. This is lung channel, which is connected to the metal element.